Hey, this is Peter Lopez Jr., the beer blogger for the Press Democrat. I'm here at Third Street Aleworks, hanging out with head brewer Tyler Laverty. Tyler, thank you for having us here.
Hey, thanks for coming, appreciate it.
So Tyler took over as the head brewer here at Third Street Aleworks October of 2014. You had an opportunity to work with the previous head brewer, Randy Grant, who had a huge influence on brewers all the way across the county. The owner of Lagunitas, being somebody that was influenced by him, said that Randy was an inspiration to him, and that's Tony McGee, obviously. Please tell us a little bit about what it was like working with Randy, and a little bit about the transition from being an assistant brewer to being the head brewer now.
Yeah, definitely. Randy's been great to work for. I worked for him for about 6 years before I took over, and he was great to work for because besides being a great brewer, he's just a really nice guy, and he knows everyone. He brewed for a little over 20 years by the time he retired. And so anywhere we went, he was able to introduce me to everybody, and everyone I met. I mean, every head brewer around here said, "You work for Randy? Oh, don't worry, he's a great guy. If you ever need anything, here's my number, give me a call." So it was really nice way to be entered into the industry. And actually, about 4 years ago now, Randy had a pretty bad motorcycle accident that he was lucky to survive, and he was out of work for 6 months, so I got to get my foot in the door for being a head brewer for a little bit and see what it was like. It was definitely a little hectic. I got the call on Sunday night, and we were flying out to Great American Beer Festival that Wednesday. So, but I did that for about 6 months, and then Randy came back, and we worked together for another 2 years before he retired. And the transition's been pretty smooth, especially after his accident. We kind of spread the labor a little bit more, each of us kind of focusing on certain areas. But the paperwork's definitely been the hardest part of the transition over. Making beer, that's easy. It's keeping up with all the government paperwork and putting on events and all that kind of stuff. That definitely keeps us busy. And
to Tyler's credit, the ownership was very excited about the fact that Tyler was going to step into the head brewer position. They had an opportunity to get to know you. Obviously you've already had an influence even before you became the head brewer. You guys were already playing with some of your old home brews, homebrew recipes, and I think you have one on tap right now that you were telling me about.
Yeah, the Keep Common Saison is based off an old homebrew of mine. Also the Dunkel Lager that we have on right now. It's been fun to make that transition from homebrewing to professional brewing, and learning how to scale a beer from a 5-gallon batch to a 14-barrel batch.
The other thing that's, that one thing that a lot of people here in the county are probably not aware of as much as they should be is that you guys have won many GABF awards over the years.
We have.
So you're working on some of those recipes to say, hey, if they won golds, just keep them going the way they are, but you're introducing new beers.
We are. Yeah, we still make sure, like our Blarney Sisters Dry Irish Stout is a 6-time Great American Beer Festival medal winner, so we make sure that one stays the same always. But we're playing with a lot of other stuff. We were actually just registering for GABF this year, and 3 of the 5 beers we're sending will have never been there before.
Nice.
So it'll be kind of fun to play with it, including that Saison.
Yeah, I think you're going to do well. This is a good Saison.
Nice.
Okay, so you guys actually have a lot of fun, new, exciting things going on here at Third Street Aleworks. One of them being the new Crowler system. Please tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we were really excited to get that. My assistant, Adam De Latagna, was the one who found it and sold the idea to us. But it's a 32-ounce can growler. So we fill it just like a regular growler. You can pick any beer off the board that we would put in the growler. And purge it with CO2. Fill it with the beer, fill it up until there's foam on the top, put the can on, the lid on top of it to cap on the foam, put it in the machine, push go, 5 seconds, it seals it all up, gets it nice and tight, stick a label on it, and you're ready to walk out the door.
Beautiful.
And the nice thing about the growler is, unlike a glass growler, you can take it to the river, you can take it to the beach, you can go a lot of places that otherwise a growler can't. And when you're done with it, you can brush it up and recycle it so it's nice and light to take back again too.
Yeah, that's perfect. What not to like, right?
Exactly.
Another thing is there's the Ready Set Growl Beer Festival. It's in conjunction with the Santa Rosa Marathon. That's going to take place August 23rd, just down the street over here at Juilliard Park. You guys are the growler sponsor this year.
We are. Yeah, it's exciting. 2,000 growlers are going out.
Yeah.
32-ounce growlers, and it's a lot of beer. About 32 full-size kegs.
Nice. So this growler it's going to have the Third Street logo on there.
Yes.
Everybody that purchases a ticket for the Ready Steak Growl Beer Festival by July 15th will receive, obviously the admission to the festival, a T-shirt, and this growler. They will then be able to bring this growler in here and fill it up for $5. Is that correct?
I believe that's correct. Yeah.
And then they can pretty much take anything that's not nitro. And what were some of the other?
The nitrogen, just because it doesn't translate well, and then the 2 cask beers, the hand pumps again, doesn't translate well. But anything else on the board will be ready to go. And come August when this festival is coming, that's right when we send our beers to GABF. And there's going to be some exciting beers on the board. Some of our best stuff will be out there.
All right, yeah, sounds good. This is the part of the interview I like to give the audience a chance to get to know you personally a little bit better. I thought I was one of the last A's fans in Sonoma County, and I was happy to learn that Tyler's an A's fan.
I am.
Yeah, there's not too many of us left. You know, all the bandwagon fans have gone over to the other side of the bay. Which I understand. The Giants, they've been hot.
They've been doing great.
What's the World Series? But tell me about one of your favorite, Oakland Athletics memories growing up.
Well, I grew up in the East Bay, over in Pleasant Hill, kind of by Walnut Creek and Concord. And when I was a kid, it was the summer after the strike. Games were $1 for bleacher tickets. So we were in middle school. We would ride our bikes over to BART. Ride BART in by ourselves, being big kids, and go watch a game, get hot dogs and sodas, and $10 for the whole thing.
$10 for.
And I probably haven't been to that many games in a season since.
Yeah,
but it was a lot of fun.
Oh, that's great. That's a good memory.
Yeah.
You also, I believe, your hobby outside of brewing. I hear that you're a backpacker, a hiker.
I am. I just had a son in September, so I didn't get out as much.
Congratulations.
Thank you. This season, but the prior 2 years I've been doing 100-mile summers backpacking in the Sierras. So definitely got out a lot, and did a 40-mile trip in Sequoia right before my son was born last July.
Yeah.
So.
That's how you stay in shape, because I know you're drinking plenty of beer.
But yeah.
Okay. So before we go, I just want to give you an opportunity to tell us a little bit about anything that's going on, anything that has to do with Third Street Aleworks that we haven't already touched on.
Well, we're actually putting on a special event here coming up on July 16th. The Ales for ALS program is coming up again. It's a charity program where the hop industry gives out free hops to the brewers, and then we give back $1 per pint to ALS research, which is Lou Gehrig's disease. And it's a blend of hops made by a bunch of well-known brewers each year. And Bay Republic, Russian River, and ourselves all participate in it. In the last 2 years, we've done an event here, and this year we're doing one again, and we actually added Iron Springs for down in Marin.
Yeah.
So it'll be a barbecue and beer tasting. We're shutting the whole restaurant down. I think it starts at 7 o'clock. We're going to have live music. It's a $35 ticket. It's all you can drink and eat.
Nice.
Big, huge buffet-style barbecue, and then the brewers will be here from the breweries pouring our Ales for ALS beers. And so there'll be 4 different ones to try. And it's always really interesting because you get to see the difference between each of the breweries.
Sure, yeah.
We all are using the same hop, but we're coming out with totally different beers.
And of course, yours is always the best, right?
I feel ours is very well balanced.
No, it's obviously the names you mentioned. You're in good company.
Yeah.
You're doing a great job. We're happy that Randy had to pass on the torch. We're happy that Tyler was there to take it. Thank you for your time, Ed Hops. Thank you for the camera work. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's when you sing the magic song.
There you go, sing it.
Goes, fill in a crowler, 32 ounces of love.